Hey guys, welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Banto. So we are continuing out. Oh my god, there's a goblin coming already. Get him, boys. Go get him. So for the moment we have no like real guards as footmen, but we're gonna get it in the future. But just for the moment we are keeping everybody as workers, as a crafter, and I think that's about it for the moment. We soon also might try to get one of our guys to become a trapper, and what a trapper will do is to actually hunt animals at a hunting or trapping ground that you set up with this thing here. So we can make a trapping ground and make a pretty big area if we want to do so. We have one animal here, but I think at least if it should be pretty realistic, I don't think there should be too many animals too close to town, so I mean we could make a little area like this. Trappers will place trap in the trapping grounds and will periodically check to see if anything has been caught. So that's an area that we can have a trapper work at later. We're not gonna go for it for the moment, but we have an area set up for future work. And I want to start to grow some more crops here, and the crop that I want to get now is this corn. Slowly growing, but more nutritious than these turnips. What does it say? Meh. Oh, home to the well-behaved earthworms. So hopefully they're gonna get done with that house soon, because we want to have a place for all of our people where they can actually sleep, because we do not want our people to sleep outside during the night. And I must say once again, I must thank the people for giving me tips about the windows, the doors, that they are actually in the game. So when you design a house for the first time, it's just like in games such as The Sims, you can't expect them to be placed directly, but in fact they're actually placed when you're done with your house. You got your spaces for the windows, you get the spaces for the doors. You actually have to craft them at this carpenter's workbench, where you can craft doors and all kinds of things really. You can craft lanterns, you can craft beds and chairs and tables. And I got a suggestion about crafting or actually building an inn in this game, so I'm actually considering trying to do something that might look like an inn. Even if we cannot like make it maybe into a full inn, we can at least try to do it, but it's not gonna be one of those real early houses in the game, so it's gonna take a little bit longer, I think, for us to make an inn, because I think we have to try to focus on like important stuff so we can survive in the beginning. So I would say that the first objective and the things that I want to get done first is to, of course, make sure that we have enough food, but the other one is to have shelter for our people, so they can stay warm, so they can stay healthy, so they can have a bed to sleep on at night, so they do not have to sleep outside during the night on the ground here. I wouldn't want to do that myself. And we have pretty much wood, but we're gonna need a lot more of wood in future anyway, so why not chop down 3 more of those trees here. Oh, they're sleeping on the farm. Geoff Garwin, the farm. Why are you sleeping here, man? You need a bed. We're gonna get a bed for you. We're gonna give you a bed inside this house. So I think we have just, yep, 2 beds for the moment, and this new house, I think it's gonna have at least 3 beds. The thing is, I do not want to make it too crowded, but at the same time I'm kind of thinking about, at least while we're waiting, we can at least have a place to sleep, and we can actually move the beds anyway later, so it doesn't really mind. And they're sleeping on the building. So hopefully we're gonna get this done. I think it's mainly the roof left to be built here, so I don't think it's gonna take that long. Already starting to move this. Oh, here it comes, the roof. And I'm really thinking about going for kind of similar style on many houses, and with this style I mean that I'm probably gonna go for dark walls and dark roofs. It's not gonna be like that everywhere, but it's just gonna be that at the start to kind of make them fit in together with each other. But later on we're definitely gonna have different roofs, different walls, and it's gonna be different looking interiors at the different houses, so different houses gonna have different meaning. Like some houses, they might be the tailor's house, or some houses might be the carpenter's house, and so on. And maybe an inn, like I got suggested in the comments as well. And now he's just sitting eating at the farm. They're working hard on the roof. But it seems like they're getting pretty far to get done with this, so that's awesome. And by the way, if we would like to get down these blocks that might get stuck like on top of this roof and such things, we can just build a ladder to get up there. I have done it before, and it seems like one is actually stuck in the ladder, so we are going to remove that. And where did we do that again? I think we can just delete it with delete key maybe. Oh, here we can remove this ladder. Yep, let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, it's got down, so we can retrieve that resource again. So we both get back the resource and it doesn't look as crappy. And the corners are starting to grow, but they are gonna take a lot longer compared to the turnips to actually be finished, but they are more nutritious, so hopefully that's gonna be worth it. I think it's gonna be. And if I would live in this town, I would definitely want to have more than one type of food. I mean, eating turnips day in, day out, I guess that's gonna be pretty tiresome. Maybe even the first day. A caravan approaches. Hello, Lom. I come bearing the goods for trade. Would like to give me 1 mean bed in exchange for 9 baskets of turnips. No, thank you. I mean, we get 9. Let's go for it anyway. We do not have much food, so let's go for that. We can just make a new bed anyway. And I have some crafts that I'm keeping up all the time, so I'm making sure that I always have 1 door at my stockpile. I'm making sure that I always have 5 window frames, and that makes sure that when I'm constructing a new house, I at least have some of the things needed for my building, and I think that's pretty important. So let's make 1 new bed. And later on we're definitely gonna make this house is more like this should be. Oh, we get an arrow. More like this should be. So let's see, for this house we have like 2 beds here. Later on it might just be 1 bed and a table and 1 chair or 2 chairs, and or maybe we'll have like an table in the corner here where we're gonna have like at least 1 chair. So we're gonna try to make it both work out for a village, and we're also gonna try to make it look pretty realistic, like how you could have wanted to have it if it was your own place. I think that's important to make it look pretty good, but it's gonna take some time. We're starting out now, so for the moment it's just make sure that our people feel good. That's more important for the moment, in my opinion, than just like the design of this. It's gonna look good in the end though. I mean, we have a lot of space here. This is a smaller house, but I really like to have a lot of houses that do not look the same, because I think it makes it look better. It's pretty boring if every building looks the same, even if it's like the most best building that can have everything like covering this whole place as a big house. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna go for what I think would look best and look like a town that's living. Oh, keeping themselves warm at the fire at least. So I guess this building is done. Yeah, it's done. So we could move in some beds inside here. It's gonna slow down the game a little bit. So let's get some beds. I think that's gonna be pretty good. And we should actually move it in this way. It's easy to see what items we got to place. So I'm actually gonna see how many of all these we can actually place down, because I want as many as possible to actually have a place to sleep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think we got 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7 people. So now everybody will have a bed as long as they can get inside this bed. There are sometimes problems with it because we're making it pretty damn small like area around here, so they might be getting bugged up. Oh, we're so tired. Go to sleep. Geoff, our farmer. But I think it's starting to go pretty good. Oh, it's morning already, and he has went to bed, Geoff. You can sleep all day long. Didn't get any sleep on the night, so... what should we do? This house is done, and... I guess the next thing is actually to start building a new house, and... I think these 3 first houses, at least when we're starting out now, it's gonna be for people living in them, so... It's not gonna be an inn yet, but do not worry, we might make an inn later on in the game. We can try to make what's most important for the moment for our people to survive and have a good life. Actually thinking about making an... I could have like a road going along this way, but not sure. Let's make a little bit bigger house. And we want to have some walls. We can have dark walls. We're gonna fill it up. We're gonna go for roof, and we're gonna go for the dark one, like I've done before. Yeah, we want to have it pretty tall. Rise slope doesn't seem to do anything for the moment, at least. Yeah, we're gonna go for that one. Maybe lower it down a little bit, maybe. So I guess we're gonna go for that, and of course we want to have some kind of a door, and some windows, of course. And a little window next to the door. Want another one here. And we should have at least some windows. Pretty tricky to get inside here. So that should be pretty good. This is gonna be our new building. So guys, go start build that building. That's where we're probably gonna have enough houses for having all of our people having somewhere to live for the moment. I mean, we might create some more later on just for having more space, so they will actually not have to be that crowded in each house, so everyone will have a little bit more space, have a little bit more luxury, have a little bit better of a life, I would say. And we should make a ladder, and where do we have it? There, we got it. So we're gonna make a ladder, and the reason we're making this is because you see this wood lying on top of this roof. So we're gonna make a ladder here, and that will make them able to actually go and climb up and get those resources. At least it should be. So we will see if they choose to go and get them. Yep, here we go. Geoff, the farmer, is getting it. Awesome. Going pretty fast to build this house. At least in the beginning it goes pretty fast. Now it's gonna take a little bit longer because I have to build this along the house here, so it's gonna take a little bit longer, but pretty recommended if they would start to build a house to do something like that. And in the future I might actually move my fire pit and have it more at the village center, because I do not think that our village center is gonna be around this place here. It would be more like over here, or even over here. But I really wish we could make some kind of road or something. And we should actually make our new house a little bit more detailed, so we're gonna put an wall-mounted lantern there. And that's pretty nice, and I think actually the people like that you have some wooden lamps and make it more comfy, make it look better at night. I guess they might feel more secure having in some light during the dark hours of the game or so. And I mean, it looks better, more detailed, better looking. Maybe it wasn't the best position for it. And we didn't make any specific signs yet, it seems, so we can actually craft some signs inside here, which one are generic, which one is carpenter, and the last one is weave as a wall-mounted sign. And this is the free signal and decoration things that we can craft at the moment, and we got just 3 different signs, so I'm gonna make two generic signs, and the reason is that none of these houses, or even if they're gonna have any sign at all, maybe they shouldn't have any sign. I think we're actually not gonna have any sign on those houses because they are like where people live. This house though, it might turn into something different in the future, or it's gonna be a big like family house, I don't know. I'm actually thinking about moving the carpenter's workbench. It's in the middle of the road, doesn't look that good. But it seems we're pretty good on our resources, turnips and corn. It does seem though like they're actually eating up a lot of food. So I don't know, maybe we'll need even more food. It looked like they're even hungry still. Maybe it's a bad idea to make another farm. But I'm actually really thinking about doing it. No! No! Stop, give me errors. Maybe I should make a farm behind this house, or should I keep making another one behind here? And let's make another one behind here. So I think we're gonna grow some more turnips here. What are with the pumpkins? Big, round and fast growing, but tasty is not. Yeah, let's go for some pumpkins. Turnips, corn and pumpkins. I think they're gonna like that. Even though it doesn't taste good, I would prefer to have a choice when I'm gonna go eat. And this house is going pretty damn fast to build, to be honest. And Geoff got down those wood that was left here, and we're gonna break that ladder when the people are up again, so our lovely people are sleeping. That's good to see everybody have a good place to sleep. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth, and if you like this, leave a thumbs up if you wish to do so. And if you want to see more with Stonehearth and me Banto playing this game, go subscribe to my channel, and I'll see all you guys next time. Take care.